Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire series. We are down to the wire. Final stretch of the series. We control all of Europe except for 2 cities in Iberia. That's it. This is crazy. I can't believe it. We've come so far with this series, and it's finally at its apex. Well, it's past its apex. It's on its way to a hearty conclusion. But I want to make sure that things go well in the meantime. Let's go ahead and attack these guys, because they're just hanging out outside of Bertigala within range of my fleet, and they weren't even that strong. So that's fine. I think that might have actually been the end of Gaul. Could have been. Yep, that was the end of Gaul. Perfect. That is why I did that. Eliminated another faction. How many factions are left, you might ask? I literally can't scroll down. This is all that's left. There are 5 factions left on the map. One of the advantages of that, also notice again, we added that mod, so we're just the Roman Empire again. We control Rome. The city's looking great. Things are just good. But yeah, one of the nice things about so few factions left is that turns are going to go by a little faster. You may have already noticed. I haven't mentioned it before. I haven't actually physically said that it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Turns are going to be faster. I'm not going to recover any of my men's health this turn, unfortunately, because of bullcrap. No, because I had a famine last turn and didn't fix it. So anyway, I'm going to march these guys up to Lugdunum. I'm going to march these guys up to Vienna, which is still in this province, Narbonensis. So these cities will get a public order bonus. But I want to have armies further north. That's my main priority right now. All right, tell you what, let's go ahead and end the turn. We did most of our stuff for the beginning of this turn at the end of the last episode. So it's a matter of... Hey, those agent actions were sped up. Did you see that just now? You know, actually some interesting news that I want to share. After I recorded this episode late last night, well, last night as of the live date that I'm releasing this episode, Total War, the folks at Total War, Creative Assembly, and Sega, but mainly Creative Assembly, launched a little bit of a press release where they said what they're all working on and what the different Total War teams are doing. And they actually said, and I attribute this to Paradox's influence on the grand strategy market with them keeping historical strategy alive. They actually said that they want to consider, they haven't planned anything yet, nothing set in stone, but they want to consider the possibility of going back and doing more content for, and I believe this is exactly what they said, for their more recent historical strategy games, while they're also working on the next historical strategy, Total War. So, what's it? Okay, so this Pictish fleet, they're not going to attack Colonia Agrippina, but they are trying to get inland. Interesting. But yeah, there could be new content coming for Rome 2 and for Attila, which is fantastic news, because it'll breathe new life into those old games if they do that, and it'll give me the opportunity to do some new series with new content, which I would play the games regardless. I would go back to Rome 2. It's something I'd like to do at some point when I've got room for a shorter series than Roman Ascension, which was 200 episodes. But I thought it was really, really great that they announced that they're going to be doing additional work on... they're potentially going to be doing additional work on their other historical strategy stuff. I just thought that was fantastic news. Could not have been happier about it. All right. I said that the turns would be shorter, and so far they're not, because the enemy's just moving so many turns around. And here we go with the slow agent turns. But there's not much left of this faction here. And I feel like next turn, I didn't see what season it was. Hopefully the snow will melt. It'll be a little bit easier to reach Costa Rica. But there's this Suebian army, too. They're pretty strong. That might be the last Suebian army as well. Would you stop? Enough with the agents. They got to ride all the way up here. They're going to attack Bukhara. I really shouldn't have said anything about turns being faster, because these factions that are left on the map know that they're the last ones left, and now they want to come in with all their agents. I can get my own agents and assassinate some of their agents, but I just would rather kill the factions. I would rather just be done with this stuff. All right, so we got some attrition damage. Knew that was coming. Now my armies are going to heal this turn. Yeah, every single army took attrition. All right, terms of office are over. Wow, lots just happened that turn. So let's think this guy is going there, so I'm going to save Anatolius Crispus for the Imperial Master of Foot position. Gratianus Nero's already got a promotion lined up. You get to be Master of Soldiers. You get to be Master of Soldiers. Military count. See, I've got enough fighting going on to where all is well. I can completely fill all positions. All right, let me... I don't want to do any marching this turn. All right, you just... I'm going to give you 2 random skills. Okay, now... I'm going to go ahead and switch you into normal march, and we're going to start moving the navies up the coast together. The nice thing about having navies right there where I've got them is that nothing can get past them. I mean, technically something could, but then this navy would get them. So we're going to be having a lot of fun with our navies now that we have them getting in position. This one's actually ready to sail too, so let's go ahead and move them this direction. And did I have another one coming? I can't recall. What about over here? I guess I should just tab through my navy, shouldn't I, and find out. I have this one in Narbo, which I should pull out, but they need to chase... Tell you what, I am going to go ahead and pull them off, but we're going to chase these Picts down here, because there's one tiny little Pictish army that could give me a headache if I don't deal with them sooner than later.
Ready for battle.
I could go ahead and hit those Suebians right now if I wanted to, and that might be the last Suebian army as well. Hang on, let's have a look. I feel like it is. I do feel like that is the last Suebian army. I could hit them with this army, but this army is not fully healed up. That's the problem. That's the weak one. Alright, I have this army here in Pompelo. There's an Abdanian army hanging out, but we're not at war with the Abdanians. Alright. Just come right here, please. Oh, cool. Ostorica is no longer defended. So guess what? Mine. Occupy. Haha! Okay, now we need to do some switching in Belgica. So let's take care of this. Transform that into a shrine. I don't need a library anymore, so let's go for a tabernae. Let's go for a theater in Bracara. And this is what? This is a siege workshop? Actually, a siege workshop might not be the worst thing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that. Just in case. And this is an infantry compound, so we'll have to fix that in the next turn. Alright, now let's have a look around, shall we? This navy doesn't have... Or this is actually not a navy, this is an army. They don't have anywhere to go, really, unless I wanted to attack those Abdanians by surprise, but that wouldn't really be the smartest move, I don't think. Alright, yeah. These forces are going to stay put. Okay, we're going to move these forces a little bit closer to town, then fortify them back up. As you can see, that helps them heal in the winter.
Ready for battle.
Alright, this army... Oh wow, this army actually needs to be rebuilt a little bit. So why don't I go ahead and pull you over to Segusio. That would be the fastest route. And then what do you need? You need additional cavalry, don't you? So 2 more shot cavalry, and that unit's done. Alright, this unit's healed back up, so we're going to send them north to Vesantio. And then we have this navy in Genua as well, which... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send them south too. We need 2 navies to kind of corral these last forces. Okay, so I could attack Brigantium with this fully forged army, but I kind of want to let... I want to attack with both at once and take Brigantium in one final swoop in a second. So we're going to do that. I'm going to leave this army there. Let me go back through my armies one more time, make sure I haven't forgotten any orders. I've definitely got them all nervous. Okay, so that's good. I need to go ahead and break down some stuff. Let's take care of that. Forum, definitely. Workshops. Upgrade the sheep flock there. Ooh, here at Tarentum. So we're still rebuilding Italia a little bit. These are Italian settlements in Magna Graecia. This is an important area. Let's go ahead and just build a forum there. Ooh, Dalmatia, another important area. Scythia or Dalmatia? Scythia, I want to expand first. And let's go ahead and do... Yeah, we're going to need a fountain here, so we'll go ahead and build that. Corinthus, still can't upgrade that, so I'm not going to touch it. That's been unupgraded for God knows how long. Oh, awesome! All right, so this province is fully done growing. I'm going to switch to an aqueduct network, and next turn we'll be able to replace that. Actually, let me go in and make sure that I've done that in every possible case. I think I have. But provinces that are done growing no longer need cloacas, because they don't need the growth bonus anymore. So I need to convert the buildings to aqueduct networks so that not only you get to see the cool aqueduct, but also, we're going to dismantle that, but also there's more public order. People are just happier with the situation. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Upgrade that. Yeah, this is almost done growing, but it's going to take 7 population, and right now this Caucasia has 0, so it's going to be a while before that's done. Okay, here we go. Yep, we're going to need a fountain, so let's go ahead and build that. Upgrade Carthago Nova. Upgrade the quarry in Toletum. Upgrade... Yep, need a fountain there too. Upgrade the fountain in Caesar Augusta. Almost done. Dismantle that. Upgrade the cattle pens. Upgrade the cattle pens. Cattle. Leather worker. Okay, that is... Oh, wait. No, it's not. Oh, wow. Rome is still being rebuilt. Governor's house. What do we want to build in Rome? I don't want to build workshops. I don't want it to be... Let's go ahead and just do a forum. Let's just do more entertainment type stuff. All right, and then I definitely want to have salt deposit here because Neapolis is a salt city, followed by fields. So yeah, we're definitely not done rebuilding. Rome is still rebuilding, for God's sake. Okay, now one more thing I want to do before I end the turn. Let's go back through one more time and see what provinces we can maybe turn taxes back on. I know I checked this just at the end of the last episode, but I just want to double check again now that things are a little bit less famine-y and I'm less panicky. That one I could technically go with, but it's not enough income to be worth it. I could turn taxes off in all provinces, really. That's one thing I haven't really done this turn is... Oh, actually, yeah. I don't know why I haven't been thinking about that. I'm an idiot. So I'm going to turn taxes all the way down. It's going to reduce my income a lot. You know what? I completely forgot about this. It's been a while since I played Total War Attila, and I just spaced. So this is going to help the growth in all of our colonies. With taxes being all the way down, public order is actually going to get better too. Notice middle tax, public order is -4. Bottom tax, growth is +4, public order is 0. So heck yeah, that's done. That's taken care of. So now all these provinces that are growing are going to grow a lot faster. And public order is just going to be better too. Speaking of public order improving, public order is now better in Garama. I wonder if I could get away with upgrading the cities here. I wonder if I could. There's already a huge food deficit. I don't know. Let's end the turn. And let's see what kind of shenanigans they decide to throw our way. God, I completely forgot about the taxes. That's kind of embarrassing. It's not the end of the world, but it's just... totally forgot. They have a lot of forces in Brigantium. If I attack them with both of my armies, I'm still going to be hard-pressed to win that battle. Especially given how the last city battle for Aquae Sextiae went. Granted, I wasn't really prepared for that. See? Aqueduct in Rome. So cool. I feel like they're using the old graphic from Rome too, so it doesn't necessarily look perfect. Doesn't look as good. Yay, really slow champion animation. That's just what I wanted my entire life. It's all I could have ever dreamed about. Alright, so the Caledonians are going to move all of these fleets. So it's going to take a second. But now they're moving their fleets towards areas where I'm going to have boats in the water. So I'm going to be able to start picking off some of these waterborne units with my fleets, which is perfect. Because these... Okay, the Suebians are making a move. They're going to hit Caesar Augusta. Alright, so I'm actually going to just auto-resolve this. They're probably just going to sack it. They could potentially burn it to the ground. If they burn it to the ground, I'm going to be real mad. Yeah, they're just going to sack it. Alright, so now they're down near Terrico, southern Iberia. So we now officially have the Suebians ping-ponging around Iberia when we're getting ready to attack the final territory. Of course that's going to happen. Now, what's happening with our food? Why is our food that terrible? Political favors, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. Okay. Why? Yeah, what's going on? Why is our food that awful? Where did you hit Caesar Augusta, right? Why is our food that terrible? What province did I take control of? Is it Ostorica that's bad? No, taxes are turned off. Where is food so bad? Are there unseasonal conditions somewhere? Good summer, bad summer. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out in a second. So, I'll switch this to a Praetorian compound. Why not? Just an additional place to train troops. What is happening with food? Hang on. Did I turn taxes back on somewhere without thinking about it? Is that what happened? Okay, well this province I can definitely turn off, because that's not a good return. Neither is this one. Weird. Alright, so that solved the issue. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get any healing this turn on account of that mess. Alright, so you come here. And you come here. So we're going to chase that Pictish fleet. It's pathetic. I'm pretty sure it's just... Okay, it's 3 units. I was going to say I'm pretty sure it's just 1 unit. But it's not just 1. Alright, hang on. Got some work to do here. I'm going to go ahead and move this army to Caesar Augusta. Again, they're not prepared to defend. Oh, but they will be soon. Because Caesar Augusta actually has a Praetorian compound ready. Holy crap! I forgot about that. So I can use that to rebuild some of my cavalry. Not my catapults, but my cavalry. And then defend better with that army. So, on that note, let's go ahead and move some fleets out. No, not that far. See, right out here is the death zone, so to speak. Alright, we'll position you here. And then I had one more fleet coming around, and you guys are just going to kind of head up the back. I want to make sure that anyone that sneaks by can get caught. So we're going to keep one unit kind of back from the rest, navy-wise. Now, I think I do want to go ahead and hit Brigantium now that things are looking better. So let's go ahead and move this army in. How's the battle looking with just that army? Not good enough. Encircle the city. Come in for backup. Now how's the battle looking? Much better. We can do a night attack and our chances get exponentially worse for some weird reason. They have large onagers. Weird. Alright, let's fight the battle on the battlefield. We're 20 minutes into the episode, but I don't care. This one might run a little bit long. As I mentioned in the last one, I Long episodes at this point don't concern me as much. I'm ready to get through this series sooner than later, so that it's not dragged out too long. It's been a long time coming on this channel. If you are new to Eternal Empire, then you might not know that this is the... Let's see, if this is episode 23, then this is episode 114 of Eternal Empire, the series. Jeez. Because the last episode of the series proper was 91. The Battle of Brigantium, 473 AD, is taking forever to load, all things considered. All right, here's some rain. Here's some fog. Here's some rain. Here's some rain. All right, we're fighting in the rain. Let's definitely reposition ourselves so that they can't, so they're not ready with their onagers. Okay. Yeah, there's no walls to this city. All I have to do is march in. Reinforcements are going to come from over here. Specifically, they're going to come from right here. I'm going to march this direction. So I may as well have my other men positioned right here, ready to deal with any shenanigans. Let's line these guys up. Just going to do kind of a standard formation for what I've been doing. The difference, of course, being you haven't seen me fight in the rain in a while. Crossbowmen like so. They are not hidden. That was my effort to hide the units in the trees. That did not work. Can I put them over here? Oh, they're mostly hidden. This one's not. That's actually the boundary there. I can't move them. What is happening? Alright, so there's one cavalry unit I can't get hidden. I'm not going to worry about hiding him. Screw it. Let's just put him back here. And let's start the battle. Pause. Give me a second to figure out what's going on. Let's go ahead and switch to... I don't know how much rain is going to affect flaming rounds on the large onagers, but I'm going to try it.
Only the dead will remain within these walls. Any who survive will soon long for enemy reinforcements approaching.
All right, here come our reinforcements. Nice.
The enemy has been spotted.
Enemy's been spotted. Are they coming out to see us? Oh, of course they're firing on us.
Take out our general. Defend him.
All right, let's get these guys to spread out. I can't, unfortunately, get my onagers to spread out, so we're probably going to lose the advantage of our artillery here, because they have their laser-accurate artillery that is firing on me. I'm going to slowly pick off my catapults one by one. Ugh. It's probably my least favorite thing about Attila right now. Oh, was that another one? Nope, they're still there, I think. All right, let's pause for a second. And ooh, more catapults. Wow. An entire another 4 onagers. So that's handy. Well, this battle's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and get... So this is, I think, the entire second army here to back us up. Okay, good. Our first shots are being fired. That's right, I just ordered the units to spread out. I was wondering why they were standing so far apart. That is why. Alright, so we're going to do flaming rounds with these new onagers. We're going to have them line up right behind the old ones. Just as kind of secondary artillery that hang back and do damage that way. And then it looks like we have one more little contingent of horsemen, which we're going to bring in here. Let's unpause and watch how these first salvos go. Explosive rounds. Their large onagers are going to work. They're actually coming out to see me, which is very interesting. Alright, so they are hitting my spearmen and my praetorians with explosive rounds. I've got my men spread out, so I'm just going to let them take the hits and let them exhaust their ammo. Meanwhile, they are coming out to see me, which is great, actually. Okay, their general is now within firing range, I think. Not quite, but will be soon. Hey guys, were you trying to flank me? Because I'm not going to let that happen. Oh, holy crap! The rain is providing them cover. Now all of my men are spread out right now, so that's going to reduce their combat effectiveness a little bit. What's going on with my artillery? Okay. You guys need to pick up those onagers again. That's what happened. See, these units are literally just standing there. This is what makes me... No, I shouldn't say that. I enjoy Total War combat, but just sometimes I very strongly dislike some of the basic mechanics. It's like, maybe I just need to turn the AI on and see how that does. And meanwhile, I have cavalry back here. One cavalry unit just kind of hanging out, not sure why. Let's get these cavalry over here to defend against this mess. The guys in the actual foot battle are running. Alright, we're going to get them in tight formation, all of them.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. For glory! For glory! Forward!
Alright, so we've got pretty much all of our foot contingent in one spot, wiping out their foot contingent. Alright, we're going to see if we can keep these crossbowmen from running. Good. We have managed to drive off those guys before they drove off my crossbowmen. Okay, so that actually went pretty quickly because they came out to see me and just got leveled. My artillery... Oh, good, we killed their enemy general. Don't know how. He's way back there. Maybe they had multiple generals. Okay, time to make use of our cavalry units. You guys can go ahead and tighten back up. There's still some enemy units on the field, lots of them. So we're going to have to use our cavalry to fairly profound effect right here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, you guys need to tighten up as well. There we go. I'm going to have my crossbowmen form back up. Let's also have the spearmen form a new line. Have the Praetorians form a new line as well, and get ready for a second round. Meanwhile, I have some cavalry that are ready to join the battle. Just got units all over the place. And what are you doing back here? Are you just hanging out?
The enemy has laid an ambush.
No, they haven't. They just have hit units we couldn't see. It's fine. Alright, we're going to try and wipe out this general now, because that should reduce their morale a good bit. Their odds of winning have actually gone up a little bit, oddly enough. Hey, artillery, what are you doing? Stop it. You're firing on us. Those are our artillery flames. Jesus. Maybe I do need to experiment more in Attila with turning on the AI. I don't know where the button is now. I think it's... No, I don't even know. I can't even see where it is now. Did I not tell all of you to just stop firing? Good lord, they just tore our own men up. Ridiculous. Meanwhile, their artillery is still firing on me. Let's finish this nonsense. We're going to try and finish off those range units over there. So they must have a number of units still in the city, because the game is showing that there's still a good amount of fighting yet. These cavalry are over here. Let's go ahead and chase down these artillery. Or not artillery, but these archers with them. I could do without the reduced frame rate, honestly. Battle's throwing in our favor. You think? Alright, we're going to bring our cavalry down and intercept these guys.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Well, they shouldn't be, because they're winning the battle. Alright, let's try and eliminate some of the onagers. Those are their large ones right there. So if I can take them out with cavalry, we'll be doing a lot better. I think it's the fact that they still have those that... I think that's the reason for the large odds. The odds that are so ridiculously slanted. Okay, so here's our foot contingent. You are going to move straight into the heart of town. All of you. Or are you? Our general has fallen. Wonderful.
Our general is dead.
They still have onagers over there. Insane. I'm pretty sure their remaining battle strength on the meter is just being measured in onagers. And they do have some swordsman units over here that just came onto the field, but we've got all of my units coming into the center of town to hold it down, so they're going to have a bit of a problem if they want to fight me. Let's go ahead and form up. Hey, why is nobody attacking that? Thank you. One of you is. Can you tell I'm just over the Attila combat system? I'm just so done. Like, I'm just finding units that don't do anything on their own. Like, freaking auto attack. Okay, so now that the onagers are out of the equation, things are generally a lot better. They've got another one rolling in here, but they're about to not. Looks like they're starting to chicken out. The game might give the battle to us as soon as we kill these onagers. Yep, there it is. End battle. Close victory. Well, that was obnoxious. We lost 874 men, but they lost 2,379, so whenever shenanigans like that happen, that's the way I like to look at it. I'm sorry, I am tired and cranky, and I am over the Total War battle system. Like, especially when you're dealing with so many units, just finding units that are sitting there not doing anything, and the fact that I should have to turn an option on to maybe change that. Ugh. Alright, so let's occupy Brigantium. And we're going to replace the general with the younger of the choices. And in a very significant victory for Rome, we now control all of Brigantium. Or all of Iberia, rather. And we control all of mainland Europe as of right now. There are lots, we don't necessarily control it because there are lots of powerful armies. Speaking of which, what are you? And how many men do you have? Okay, this is a crappy army. So there are lots of armies, but we control so much of the map. And now all we have to do is consolidate all of our armies up this direction and move on Britannia in the coming episodes. We're probably going to fight for London, Londinium. We're going to fight for York, Eboracum, and then we'll come up here to Scotland because Hadrian's Wall is right here. We need to return to the wall and go for Eildon and Thusis. Then, of course, Eblana as well, which is Dublin. So, yeah, we're almost there. It's absolutely crazy. That was kind of a messy battle. It's happening at this point. I'm sorry. It's just shenanigans are very, very frustrating, especially when I'm tired, but it's that time of the year. So anyway, the next couple of episodes I think are going to be a little bit better because my schedule's loosening up over the next few days because things are just heading towards Christmas, and that makes wonderful things happen. So I'll go ahead and cut this one here, and the next one, you know what to expect. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. I upload new episodes with kind of historical and grand strategy stuff every day at noon Eastern Standard Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.